Once you're done filling each and every one of your forms that you'd like to share with your client, you can simply click the checkbox next to the form and a pop-up menu will appear. What we'll be doing here is clicking on Share. Dotloop has selected your seller automatically. In the fields to the right, you can choose between View Only, Can Sign, Can Fill and Sign, and Can Edit in Private. For this, we'll select Can Sign. Now click on Share. If you would like, it does give you an option to enter a custom message to your client. And for their convenience, you can also attach a PDF to the email. You'll now get a pop-up message that says, "These documents have been shared, waiting on others." Click Done. Now you can see in your loop, it shows you that we are waiting on a signature. Once that is signed by your client from their Dotloop account, it will signal that it has been signed. One thing to note is that Dotloop will have forms labeled Required and Optional. 5-Star does require that all of your forms are filled and completed before you can submit for review. If a form is labeled Required, that simply means it absolutely has to be filled and signed before you will be able to submit your loop. If this required form is not filled in before you submit, Dotloop will not allow you to submit for review. Even though Dotloop has certain documents labeled as optional, best practice is to have every document filled and signed before you can submit your loop for review. Let's click on Seller's Disclosure Statement. Here, your seller will be filling and signing, so this form is a little bit different than something that they would just initial or sign. Once you click on a field, you can again assign this to your seller. This form we will save and share. And instead of selecting Can Sign, we are going to select Can Fill and Sign. That way, your client will be able to fill the form out, initial and sign, and send that back. Once again, click on Attach PDF to Email and click Share. Now we can click Done.